Greetings, I'm Demonac, and I don't have time for this sh**. You can get some pretty sweet combos going on here, but you can also run into some pretty crazy things. It's very interesting. I do find every game is very different. That's the thing. You get all these, like, it's random what cards you get, and it totally affects what your deck is going to be. But you still, it's not you get a random card, you get a random choice of cards. You get, a lot of these artifacts are random, but they don't really have drawbacks, except the boss ones, they do have drawbacks, but you get a choice of 3. There's all those choices at the shop. You get to choose your path to some degree. There's a lot of RNG, but the RNG is not in stupid places in combat, with very rare exceptions. This confusion thing has added way more RNG than there normally is. There are 1 or 2 cards I've seen that do random things. Like, there's a card that gives you a random attack, but mostly the combat's pretty deterministic, and I love it. Probably another heavy blade, I think. Just, again, I want more expensive cards because of Snick. Do I have enough money to blow up a card? No, it's up to 150 now. Damn it. Waste of a shop. So close. The pen nib, every 10th attack you play deals double damage. You gotta keep track of that one, but it's pretty strong if you use it right. It's a cheap artifact. Meat on the bone, if your hit points are 50% or less at the end of combat, heal 12 extra. Bottle Tornado, choose a power card at the start of each combat. The card will be in your hand. So I would be able to choose Demon Form and take that, but I guess I can't get it. Armaments is on sale, don't care. Sever Soul, it's too weird. True Grit, Fire Breathing. No, none of this stuff is helping me at all. I don't even think that's a good card. Damn it. I could buy a potion, but I'll probably get potions as I go on. I'm so annoyed that I fell short for the card removal service. I don't want the body slam. Yeah, damn it. Waste of a shot. Complete waste. Okay, I get a chest. I don't usually care which one. At least if I get a little bit of money, I know I just need like 150 gold for the next shop. If I don't get gold, it won't be worth it. Oh, I got it. I got a curse. Oh, that's right, because I have the key. The key gave me the curse. Oh, that's like the least bad curse in the world. It doesn't do anything bad, and its special effect is ethereal, which means it only affects me once, and then it goes away. It like exhausts itself. That's fantastic. That is like the least bad curse I could have gotten. Bronze scales. Whenever you take damage, deal 3 damage back. Oh my god, I have almost every possible thing that does weird AoE damage to my enemies. That's great. I guess that's not AoE. I guess that's 3 damage back to that specific one. Whatever. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Lifelink. Okay, we haven't seen these guys yet. So these guys, when you kill one of these guys, they just kind of go dormant. They become, like, invulnerable. And if any other enemy, you have 2 turns to kill every other enemy, or else they'll come back to life. So you got to try and kill them all at once or close to it. I don't have good area damage in here, but we'll make do. I do have Demon Form. Unfortunately, it's a power, so it doesn't go in a discard pile. Otherwise, I would headbutt and Demon Form again, possibly. Still, Demon Form for 1. Fantastic. Got a bunch of damage coming in first round here. Iron Wave's not going to stop that much of it. I could waste the Impervious, but it'll do some damage to them. You know what? This is costing 1 right now. That's probably the best it's going to get. And True Grit. I don't need this anymore, although it would let me exhaust the Clumsy. Oh, no, this is... Yeah, okay, this is the non-random one. This is the upgraded one. I mean, it would exhaust the Clumsy, which wouldn't cost me anything, but whatever. I don't need the block anymore anyhow. All of it. So let's, I guess we're going to... I'm going to get nothing back from the headbutt. It's fine. Hit the one that has the most... Or I'm going to hit this one because he's armoring up. Normally I hit the one with the most health, but counting the armor he's going to give himself, he'll be it. And I guess we'll do this, which will exhaust for 3 damage. And it'll also heal me 4. Which would persist, except they're going to hit me. Oh, well, they're not hitting me yet. Okay, so he armors, they stab, and then... I don't think these guys are guaranteed to go back and forth. Oh, maybe they are. I like enemies that are predictable, that just like attack, do one thing. Attack, do the same thing. Okay, so he's got 40 hit points. They've got less. We got a Madness here. I've got a lot of one-cost cards. I want to try and play some of them first. The Combust could be good. Shockwave. Okay, we've got a Shockwave them for one. With the exhaust damage, and there's a skill, and now they're taking extra damage from everything. You have to try and not kill some of them initially. So we're going to Whirlwind for 33, which is quite a lot, actually. This will reduce the card to 0. 33 would kill these two. Oh, they're all weakened, eh? Okay, let's exhaust. Yeah, this will finish off whoever's left. They're just dead. Okay, mission accomplished. 15 gold, that's enough. I can blow up a card now. Add a card. Upgraded Perfected Strike. Perfected Strike's doing a little bit better now. I think I've got more strikes. Although I might be removing the regular strike. Now, probably remove Bash. Bash is, like, it's not great. I realize my normal complaint is it's too expensive for what it does. And I guess maybe that doesn't apply so much with the Snecko because it's random. So maybe I should just get rid of regular strike. It's tough. Anger, again, often is an awesome card, but it's not going to work with because of the Snecko Eye. I could take the Sword Boomerang. I do have a number of ways to gain strength, and there's a bunch, but let's take the Perfected Strike, because it might get cheaper, who knows. So, I could camp and upgrade. Oh, this way has the multiple upgrades for cards, so I could upgrade specific cards that I want. Make the Demon Form. Demon Form goes up to, like, 3 strength per turn? Oh, that's pretty strong. Bludgeoning goes up to an insane amount of damage. Madnesses go down to 0. That's probably not worth it. It's hardly worth... Normally I'd remove a curse at the shop, but it's hardly worth removing that curse because it just goes away. It is one dead card once, whereas most curses are one dead card every time in deck reshuffles. I think removing one card is not as good as getting 3 upgrades. So I'm going to go smithing. What do I do, though? Because the Pommel Strike would go up to drawing 2 cards. That's fantastic. It's not that much more damage, though. What's Heavy Blade goes up to, like, 5 times strength? Oh, yeah. But I can't always count on the strength. I think I want to upgrade my Demon Form because I'm so much more likely to play it than normal, and 3 per turn is, like, huge, especially for a boss fight. I think I'm going to do that. Often, like in a real deck, I'd probably be upgrading the Madnesses. I'm not sure they're as worth it. I don't even know if their effect persists the next time I draw the card, whereas normally it would. Alright, regular fight. Okay, that's a little bit annoying, geometric regular fight, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, let's start out with Demon Form for 1. You can bludgeon some dude for 33. That would just kill this guy straight up and he won't fill my deck with crap. Combust. I could also Whirlwind for 27. That would also kill him and do 27 damage to the other ones. That's pretty good. He's going to do some damage to me. If I Iron Wave him for 6, then... What's going to... The counterattacking stuff, but... Exhaust a card. Do I have any cards that are going to exhaust? No. So I'm not going to get 3 extra... I'm not going to get the extra point of damage. So if I do 6 to him and then Whirlwind, it's not going to kill him. Aw. Alright, whatever. Let's just Whirlwind him. Fine. Dead. I've got potions, but I don't need them for this. Because he's defensive for a while, and by the time he's, like, ready, I think I'm going to kick his ass mostly. Doing 10 now, it's fine. Get double tap, Heavy Blades. One of these Pommel Strikes. Okay, let's, Madness won't hit the defend. We're going to defend anyway. Why not? And then we're going to, maybe Twin Strike him first. And then we'll Madness and see if it gets one of the more expensive ones. Because we're going to want to double tap. Oh wait, I want double tap first and then Madness. Madness isn't an attack. Oh, Pommel Strike is now 0. However, I'm still going to want to double tap the Heavy Blade. Even though this would draw me 2 cards, I think double tapping the Heavy Blade is probably better. And also I win. Wow. The Snecko Eye is insanity. Okay, Intimidate. Upgraded. It's apply 2 weak to all enemies. Nah, it's not good enough. Because the 0 cost doesn't help my deck. Another Twin Strike would upgrade my Perfected Strikes. It is an upgraded Twin Strike. And Rampage, this card is like, it deals 8 damage, and then every time you play it, regular one, it increases its own damage by 4 for the rest of combat. This, every time you play it, it increases damage by 8. So if your deck goes around a few times, it gets stronger and stronger. I don't think that actually helps me as much, though. In fact, I've got 33 cards in my deck right now. I think I'm not even going to take the Twin Strike. No, I don't need that. I'm going to upgrade the cards I have. I mean, I wish I could get rid of that. Upgrade the Bash. It's 10 damage and 3 vulnerable. It's still not that great, though. Taking into account these things, I should probably upgrade Perfected Strike. It does a lot of damage then. Where's this? Goes up to 6 hit points. Yeah, there aren't that many chances to use it left, though. Upgrading the Heavy Blade could be pretty sweet. Upgrading the Bludgeon also just makes it just 42 damage. That's pretty tempting. The Pommel Strike would draw more cards, though. I'm gonna do the Bludgeon. It's gonna be the super card. The problem is, like, everything is a good choice to upgrade, which, again, strategy. My deck is such a weird kitchen sink right now. It's not that organized. If I had, like, a crazy anger deck, it'd be different. I got 1 cost Demon Form again, and this guy doesn't attack first round, so I'm definitely going to start with that. Not Bandaging for 3. Seeing Red would gain me energy. I might as well. Whirlwind 9 is not that much, but yeah, Strike. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Strike is just 7, so yeah, let's do Heavy Blade and then Whirlwind. We have done some damage to him. I don't think it was worth... I think he's a normal fight, not even an elite, so I don't think it was worth strength potioning for him. The Impervious, I might want to save. Well, let's Pommel Strike and draw a card first. And then we'll Battle Trance and draw lots of cards, probably. Clumsy. Well, that's not super helpful. Combust is good against the area enemies, but it's actually at this stage getting kind of weak. It's almost a card I can remove. Clothesline would make him weak. That's pretty good. But let's Battle Trance. Those all came in expensive, but the Shrug It Off will draw me another card and stop his attack. Oh no, it won't draw me another card. Right, because I played the Battle Trance. Ah, see? It's still worth... That was fine. So I don't need to Impervious now because I'm already stopping his attack. Heavy Blade would do 19. If I Clothesline, he'll be weak. I could Headbutt and put one of these cards back. Can't guarantee the cost would be the same. Headbutt's not going to do anywhere near as much damage, though. Heavy Blade for 2, and then... Or Heavy Blade for 3. It makes no difference. You know what? Damage is not that much more. Let's weaken him, because that lasts for multiple rounds. And actually, I'm going to True Grit to get rid of the Combust, because it's not going to be that useful against him. The Clumsy is going to go away on its own, because it's ethereal. Poof. Yeah, I lucked out on that curse. That was the saddest curse ever. Some of the curses are quite unpleasant. Okay, so I got a Madness for 1. That might be worth doing. A Bludgeon for 1. Perfected Strike for 0. Oh, yeah. Oh. He's not vulnerable right now. It's probably worth the 2 mana to vulnerabilize him, but I am going to Madness first and just see if it hits something good. Okay, whatever. We're going to do Shockwave you, because a lot of our stuff is very cheap. So now that he's weakened, we're going to blow his face off. Regular Perfected Strike. upgraded Perfecto Strike, it would be 23, but he's weakened, so it's 34. When you mouse over him, then it shows the damage difference. I just always forget that. Now my strength is upgraded. Bludgeon for 1 billion. And he just, like, buffs himself or something. Whatever. Oh, that 3 strength is really going to help you. Die. Oh, I got Bash. More vulnerable, which he doesn't even need. Twin Strikes. Double tap Twin Strike. Just want to kill him. Let's madness something anyway. Sure, why not? Well, Pummel is with the strength damage. Oh, I should forget the Twin Strike. I should, Oh, okay. It killed him. I was going to double tap the Pummel. 19 gold. Fill my last potion slot. Stopping a debuff might be worthwhile against the boss. Gonna be on the boss anyway, might as well use it. Fire breathing, upgraded, it costs 0, but it's still not worth it for my deck. That's not, no, I don't care about those cards. Skip. I don't want to dilute my deck anymore. Deck's full of fat, expensive things I want to draw. And we're gonna go to campsite, and you know what? I'm only down 4 hit points. I'm actually just gonna smith again. Do I want to upgrade the double tap? You know what? Because of the random costs, upgrading the double tap is probably super worth it. I probably should have done it earlier. Yeah. Let's get those double super upgraded 1 cost, like, bashes and stuff. Alright, we've got... Whoa. I am not familiar with him. Time Eater. He's going to hit me for 26 and debuff me. Whenever you play 12 cards, your turn is ended, and the Time Eater gains 2 strength. So that's going to count between turns, I'm sure. So every 12 cards I play, he's going to... friggin'... That is weird, and I'm scared about what he's actually going to do. I have a lot of things going for me, though. Let's start out with Shrug It Off. Didn't draw me anything crazy good. Pummel is a little early for that. Heavy Blade. Man. He's going to do a bunch of damage to me. Gaining the 8 block might be good, and I could exhaust something. Oh, that was the random one. Oh, that got rid of my... Ah, I keep forgetting to note the difference between the upgraded and non-upgraded True Grit. And that non-upgraded True Grit just screwed me. It got rid of my... Ah, damn it. I was thinking I'd get to choose like this, like a strike or something. That sucks. So he had block 25 anyway, so I don't care about him hitting me for 1 damage. But I do care about the fact that I screwed that up. God damn it. I don't want to waste a Pummel yet. I haven't gained a bunch of strength. Wow, that is sad, though. Do I Pummel him now or save it for later? I think I can gain a lot of strength later. I don't think it's going to be worth it now. God, that's so annoying. Random things. All the screw-ups I've made. Wasn't a great one. He is still hitting for a bunch of damage. I could Impervious it. Madness something. Shockwave. That's the Shockwave for cheaper. Okay, let's Madness him. And it won't hit the 0 anyway, so anything I get cheaper. Bandage would not have been my top choice, but okay. So exhaust that. Heal. If I do 1 more skill, it's going to hit him with the needle. Wow, that's expensive. Okay, let's waste the Impervious, and we'll Demon Form, so we have something going for us in future turns. And Demon Form is 3 per turn now, so it's going to add up pretty fast. But, this guy's going to, like, eat our time. So we played 7 cards, 5 more cards, and he's going to end my turn. So the trick is going to be to manipulate that so I don't lose much of a turn. Dark Shackles don't care. Heavy Blade for 0 is pretty sweet. Let's Pummel Strike and draw a card. Because we're 8. He's still just doing damage. This is the one, exhausted card. See, exhausted card in your hand, exhausted doesn't say like a non-random card in your hand, so I don't like, it's trigger my thinking about it. I don't know. So I could defend in True Grit, and then I could do this if I needed to. Try and manipulate the cards. I want maybe try and hit 12 this turn, which should be easy to do. So we're going to True Grit. I'm going to exhaust the Dark Shackles. It might have actually been useful, but it keeps coming up costing expensive for no reason. I'm going to defend. Heavy Blade your face. And I'll save the Seeing Red, because if I Whirlwind, like, when you play 12 cards, your turn is ended, right? So he Time Eaters that. That was perfect. So his Time Eater thing did basically nothing. He's taking damage every time he damages me from this thing, which is amazing. Okay, going well so far. I don't know what crazy stuff he's going to start doing later. He's gained 2 strength. That's okay. 0 cost Headbutt is great. 3 cost Headbutt, not as great. What cards are in here, though? Pummel Strike. No double tap. No double tap. Shock. I never did Shockwave him because the Shockwave was expensive. See, I'm going to draw cards from Battle Trance, so I'm going to try and get back my Shockwave, because I think that would be really good if it comes in cheaper. I should be looking... I know what order my cards are going to come in. I should be looking at them. Double Tap's right at the bottom. Of course it is. So we're going to Shockwave him for 1. That's super worthwhile. 1 more skill will trigger this. Oh, we get so much crap going on. It's pretty fantastic. Weakening him would be super good, so we're going to do that. Oh, no, he's already weakened because we just Shockwaved him. Okay, that's not as big a deal. Focus on the damage then. He's already vulnerable. Yeah, okay. Heavy Blade for 1. Oh, 54 damage because of 5 times strength, and my strength keeps going up. Not doing those ones. 2. Alright, let's make something cheaper. I'm actually not sure that's worth it. Although, no, this is going to do the 5 damage thing. But right now I could Twin Strike and then Heavy Blade, and it'd be awesome. But it's going to make something else cost 0. It's probably going to even out. It made the Bash cost 0. That's pretty good. So he's going to be vulnerable for the whole fight for sure now. And we can't Twin Strike, we'll just have to Heavy Blade instead. Bam. He's going to do some real damage to us this turn. Ow. So he's giving us a draw reduction, so we're drawing fewer cards. Didn't even notice we draw so many cards. Right, because the Snecko is giving 2 additional cards. That's why we're not noticing. Okay, so I can double tap for free. The upgraded Perfected Strike is 36. That's pretty sweet. He's vulnerable, so it's really going to be like a lot. 54, yeah. It's expensive. Yeah, there's only so much I can do. I guess, well, the pummel is 14 times 4. Oh, this pummel's going to do even more. Okay, let's double tap. Pummel him for like 80. And stuff. Yeah, you're screwed, buddy. Yes! I had never killed him before. Or seen him before. For the record, that second boss, the one with the 50 damage beam that I weakened him for, he has killed me multiple times. Da-thump, da-thump, da-thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of the evil? Continue. You ready your blade. Attack. 572 damage. Are your mighty stacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel that you've dealt a total of 1,092 damage to the heart. Total of 1 billion damage has been dealt by all who have challenged it. Your heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. And that's the end of the game, at least as far as early access is concerned. That's a win. Oh, it unlocks some new cards. So these cards, I don't get them in my next game, guaranteed, but they're now available in future games. Wild Strike. Deal 12 damage for 1, shuffle a wound into your draw pile. Interesting. Evolve. 1, shuffle 2 wounds into your draw pile. Whenever you draw a wound, draw 1 card. That's really weird. But I guess you got a combo there. And Immolate. Exhaust 1 card, like one of those wounds. if the chosen card was a status or a curse, deal 10 damage to all enemies. So that wounds are a status card. So, wow, that's really weird. It doesn't do any damage if you don't... that is confusing as hell, but okay. Like, it doesn't seem like it's that good, because you have to have a status card to get rid of for that, but I guess it combos with the other stuff. But that is Slay the Spire, and it's a really different game every time. So, with all the RNG, it's very cool that way. And, my computer's freaking out loading the credits. But I have not played the other class myself yet at all. So we're just going to, yeah. What the? My mouse disappeared like crazy. Okay. But anyway, yeah. There's another whole class that I have not played once. So we're going to try that out, and I'll probably get my ass killed next time.
Please click the like button before it clicks you. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.